I'm a Michael Jordan guy, right? He's my favorite in this debate. But I'm nowhere near a LeBron hater, which means when I speak about LeBron or even speaking about Jordan, I am in no way trying to put down LeBron, disrespect LeBron, take anything away from LeBron. I'm not going to make fun of him. I'm not going to call him names. Nothing like that. I respect and appreciate LeBron. I just prefer Michael Jordan. That being said, let's get into it and get into why I prefer Michael Jordan's greatness over LeBron's greatness. Now, be aware, I'm not saying who's better. I'm not even saying who's best. It's not that kind of comparison. I'm just comparing the way I think Michael Jordan was great to the way that LeBron is also great. Yes, Michael Jordan is of my generation. I grew up building my game using the same sort of mindset that Michael Jordan had. He's not even my favorite player in general. In the narrow LeBron-Jordan debate, Michael Jordan is my favorite because I identify with him more, his greatness more, the way he approached his greatness as opposed to the way LeBron has approached his. What I mean for Jordan is, Jordan, once he broke through, got past my Detroit Pistons, he's reaching his prime and they're aging out. Once he got to his peak in his prime and won that first three-peat, he dominated the league at that point. There was no one close to him. There was no one close to the Bulls throughout that entire first three-peat. Now, let's make this clear up front. Both Jordan and LeBron are both innovators. They are both revolutionary kinds of players. They are the first of their kinds of players. And when you're the first at something, and you also happen to be the best or one of the best to ever do that thing, that's like an immense accomplishment and responsibility. So when I say that about Jordan, what I mean is Jordan was the first player we had ever seen who was the most talented, far and away, which is not his fault, by the way. People saying, oh, Jordan played against plumbers. Just like it's not LeBron's fault the competition that he played against, not Jordan's either, right? Neither one's, responsible for the competition that was around in their playing days. But Michael Jordan, by far the most talented. But what we never saw before is he was the most talented, but he also worked the hardest, which you got him the dominating success that he did. His career path for greatness was like, okay, get through the 80s, get to the 90s, get Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen, dominate the league, retire, come back, get another three-peat, still the most talented, still works the hardest, still has the most success, the most dominance for another three-peat, and then goes away again. That's Jordan's greatness. I just happen to prefer that because I was the same kind of my career on the basketball court, even though it was only ever recreational, took that same kind of path. It took me a long time to reach my peak in my prime. But by the time I got there, because I went so hard when I got to my peak in my prime, it was very short-lived, and then I fell off because I drove my body into the ground. So because I did it that way, I relate to Michael Jordan